Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Hello there everyone, welcome to another Diddy Plays Games. And today I'm actually going to have a go. I've played before and we're going to play a whole, walk through the whole gameplay. I'm not going to rush, I'm going to play main quests and I'm going to do some side quests as well. And we're going to see how it goes. So, new game. Just normal mode I think. I have done hardcore mode, I just... To do like the walkthrough with you guys, it's just easier so you can see actually all of the bits and pieces of the game and all of the mechanics. This game is just awesome. It's probably one of the best games I have ever played. It's a solo player, and it's you've got to get involved in and immersed into these into the role. You play a guy called Henry, who's just a basic blacksmith. Blacksmith's son actually. He's around, I think he looks about 18, 19 sort of thing, something like that. And this game is just absolutely beautiful. Just amazingly beautiful. Look at that. Bustling town. Yes, Alex. Kingdom Come Deliverance, 1403. It's based on true story, guys, and all of the architecture you see, and some of the clothes, not all of them, but most of the clothes, you know, period. It's very, very true to the period that it's set in. In fact, so realistic that they actually had historians and things like that working on the graphics and all the, you know, on the design of the buildings and such. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this playthrough because I know I'm going to enjoy playing it. And let's see where it takes us. Now the reason why I'm also doing this is because there's just been a new DLC and I wanted to put the DLC out on video as well. But to get to that part in the DLC, things happen in the game and I didn't want to do spoilers on that DLC without showing you the original start of the game at the beginning first. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the start of the game as Henry, and then as soon as we can we're going to do the brand new DLC as well, which is called A Woman's Role. But I'll tell you about that later.
I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the scenes, some of the language, sorry if it's, you know, I hope it doesn't offend anyone.
Henry!
It's only a game.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now
I'll
get
be
up,
all right.
you rogue. A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Right. So we got our first, by means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you are not satisfied with them, not to worry, all characteristics can be further developed without limitations. Yeah, I know that. But I've already played this, you know, I've played this game through. And so I actually know what sort of like things, whether it be speech, agility, vitality or strength, I actually know what would be better for me to do, if you understand what I mean. So we're going to go the speech route. So we're just chatting in the tavern.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well,
There we
I've
go,
got a
we've got
feeling
some
there's something
speech.
you're not
A
telling
new
me.
level in speech.
And it's connected with that scratch on your hand.
And a new level.
And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, why would
You
I?
think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
Oh, you big
All
fibber.
right, then, if you say so.
You
I
big
don't mean to
fibber.
pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Go to your father. Right, have my friends been here? Go to the
must
sword
be on
fighting.
Facebook
Let's
looking
just
for
said to the mum that I'm
No,
not
I
sword
haven't
fighting.
seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Nah, surely not. Yeah, there
It's
we go.
unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
Oh, we got a girl.
You mean at Bianca's tavern?
Oh, she
And
owns
who
the
was there with you?
pub as well.
No, don't tell me. Let me guess.
pretty cool.
Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And you
Aye.
might have a supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Of course he is.
Her dad
He
owns
thinks
the
he'll
pub.
be able to wheedle the secret of beer
It's
brewing
not
out of her.
perfect.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least
Aye.
he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Can I get something to eat?
Bit
I
hungry.
left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Thank you.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig.
Yeah.
He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Yeah, I'll
Good.
do my best, Mark.
He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
I hope storm's not coming.
Do you need me to do
any
anything,
help,
Ma?
Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad.
Yeah, I know.
But
I
I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Right. Okay. So we better get helping father then, ain't we? First, though, look, some food on the table. Eat. Yes, we do want. So we'll just take some bread. We don't need all of this. Oh, I don't want to sit down. Thank you. Can we get up? I forgot about half of these mechanics. It's all pretty, like, you know, simple, but also, like, just amazing at the same time. I don't know. I like it anyway. Can we have the lentil soup? We can. Can we have more apples? They'll probably go off, though. We'll take that bread. And, yes, right. What we got in here? Oh, yes. I'll tell you what, we're just going to take everything. Alright. Now, there's ways... I'll tell you about it later, but there are ways that you can use that chest to be able to pass stuff from the beginning of the game to later on in the game. But I don't think I'll do it. This is the pantry, obviously, my home. Oh, lockpick, easy. Yeah, coming in. Don't have a lockpick. No, I don't. Are you going to give me any... Right. You're not going to tell me then? There are. Go to father. A. Okay. What's B then? Let's have a look what B is then. Can't remember a B already. Go to the sword fighting. Okay. So our mission is go and speak to father. Alright, we found the grindstone. That all goes into the map. I'll just quickly show you the map. This is Skallets. And we can't go outside of here, basically. That's as far as we can go at the moment. So, let's see what he wants. Actually, I better eat something, didn't I, first? Because, yeah, I'm hungry. Fill myself up. Lentil soup. How much are you going to give me? Is that it? God, I'm still quite hungry. What are we doing? Let's talk to Pa.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
No, sorry, I was fast asleep, mate. Right, persuasion. Oh, right, here we go. See, this is the speech. You can look at all of these different things, but basically what it means is you can either persuade people by money, by using force or brute, you know, with your voice, or you can use it like your social status, you know, to show you how high you are, so you're higher than them. Then you can use that, or you just use your general speech, and hopefully you're pretty, you know, you don't sound stupid, if you know what I mean. And then we've got like your traits, which are down there at the bottom, special reputation. So the higher yours is on certain things, when you talk to people, you should use that, because then you're more likely to succeed in the way that you're in, like here, you know. So I had to do something, or sorry, I wanted to have a look around, or I won't be ordered around. You know, which one do you want to, you know?
Sorry, I had to go and deal with something.
See?
Well, it's no great
Success.
tragedy.
Yes, so I gained some reputation.
Anyway, we've a lot of work to do.
So that all goes towards
I'm
my
finishing
levels.
a sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Oh, you ain't got any
Kunesh
money.
still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Cunnis, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm
Debt
sure you
collector.
can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
Nice.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on the way
Don't
home.
forget
I
the
know you'll be
beer,
going there
lad.
anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Okay, so we'll get that last. Quest logs, yes, right, so yes, we can go quest log, and there we go, there's all our quests, what we've got to get. Now, on your player, here we go, skills and stats, so main level, we've actually got one already, so, say we want, let's just find out what this does, sort of thing. So you can get different buffs and stuff like that, which we will be getting that straight away. We'll also be getting manly odor. I may have some more. Let's just check. See, here we go with the levels, and then you, as you can see, everyone's got different different buffs and different traits that you can pick up along the way to improve your character. But as we start off extremely like fresh, and we literally got no strength, we've got no agility, we've got nothing. We're nothingers, so we can't really go into much of a fight at the moment. So let's go up here to the castle. Oh, the map. Yeah, they want me to see the map, don't they? There we go. And we can see on the map different locations, and we can mark the map as well with an X. Okay. Right, let's have a chat with these guys.
I'll be with you.
And with you, Henry.
There's a lot of that in this
How are
game.
you?
A lot of this God be with
Father
you.
sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
I suppose in them days.
Right, they're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've
you
never
doing
seen
looking
anything
at it?
so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
What?
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Thank you.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
We got the crossguard. Okay. Yeah, we can't go any further than like here. That's as far as we can go, and then all of this wall all the way around the place, all the exits are closed off. Right. There are ways that you can level up, and this is one of them. All right. It's a very boring thing, so whenever I do it, I won't show you guys. But basically, I do pick a lot, because I want to sell it later on as well. I can get money for this sort of stuff, picking up weeds and dandelions and flowers, and it helps you to level up. And once you get this going quite well, later on it makes alchemy a lot easier. And so once you get alchemy going, you can make certain potions, and then you can make save potions. Now in this game, it's very, very difficult to save the game. There's only like 2 ways you can save the game, and that is by going to sleep. So, and you do need to sleep. You will get tired. So, we will have to find places to sleep. We have to get some beds or whatever. You can't make beds. You can buy a bed in the tavern, or you have your own home bed, or there are a few beds like stacked around in the landscape. Now let's have a look at this landscape. Isn't this just amazing? Don't you think? Don't you think this game is incredible? The one thing, obviously, you know, I'm recording and all that sort of stuff. Frame rate may go down a little bit, but you know, I'll try and keep the frame rate up. I might have to lower graphics a little bit at certain points just because of the frame rate. But you know, look at just the way this game looks. And you can ride horses. We can't yet, but Charcoal Boner, he's one of our guys, but we haven't got any money, so we've got to go to Kunesh. Now I know Kunesh is over there. Should we go and have a word with Kunesh straight away? I think we should. I think. No, actually. Let's get.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to look?
This is the.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
Oh, this
No
is the
mother's
sword
happy
fighting
when
guy,
her son
right,
starts to take an
I
interest
remember.
in swords. Where
Now,
there's
it was a long
weapons,
time
there's
ago
death.
that I
The
did.
question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you
You're
ready
leaving?
to get stuck in?
Okay. Well, let's go.
Yes?
Alright, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Okay, up by the sheepfold. Okay. Yeah, obviously, if you haven't played the game, you just follow him. This is the good thing about this game. Every single one of these, they've all got jobs. They're all doing their own little thing. They're all doing their thing that, like... It's funny, actually, because at some stages, you can actually say, go and chat to, say, that woman. And while you're talking to her, all the rest that want to go to the well will queue up because she's, like, blocking the path. And you can get about 5 or 6 of them all queued up, waiting to use the well. So we're going to go up and have a whatchamacallit, we're going to go and have a sword fight and get our first bit of strength. There we go, look, see, we just got a level in herbalism. So now, the more, when I pick, the more and more levels I get, the more of this stuff I actually pick in one go, rather than just one. I'll end up, say, if there's all of this here, I could just pick this one up and it would pick up the whole lot. It won't yet, but, you know. As I say, I'm going to do this a lot before we actually finish this, so I won't show you it all. Me bending down all the blimmin' time, that's for sure. And it's one of the boringest parts of the game, you know. Right, let's see what this guy's got to say for himself.
Can we get started?
Yeah, we can. Now, I'd say it's been a long time since I've played this game now, actually. So I'm a bit rusty on all the mechanics.
Today's the last time we'll be seeing
So
each other.
I'll be learning fresh
Just
with
show
you.
me everything I've taught you so far.
Plus, I'm so fresh, I can't block, can't do nothing at the moment. I'm pretty sure of
Start
it.
with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Okay, we can keep moving. It's no problem. You can move around with the A and the D and the shift to run away, but if you do that, you take off the target. Okay.
All right. Now try to hit me.
Okay,
You
now...
have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key.
Okay.
Never repeat yourself.
Slashing.
Ugh. Fine. Good. Once again.
So you get 2 out of 5. Now, on this at the
Once
moment...
again.
Right, I can't really do anything else.
Very good.
But in a
Now
minute,
you're getting it.
we're going to have a little bit of a sort of like of a fight. And so
The point of the blade is for stabbing.
I'm not actually going to complete, if you understand what I mean. I'm deliberately going to get it wrong, if you understand what I mean. Right, so now what we're doing, stabbing. Stabbing, okay. Because while you're actually sword fighting, in the actual progress of sword fighting, even if you're practicing like this, you start gaining. You gain like points and your levels.
But if you chain your strikes,
and I want my level of strength and sword as high as I possibly can get it, as early as I can possibly get it, just to make the rest of the game. See, look, it's a chain strike. They want me to do a left and a right, so I'm not doing it. Alright, I'm just going to keep left clicking, and I'm hoping that I will get a strength. I will use a right, but that don't count as a double strike.
very good.
Ah, we got one. Because I went left click and right click, so I'm not going to at the moment. We'll stab ya, and then we'll hit ya. So I'm going to do this for as long as I possibly can, because I don't want this to end. Because I say we used to get a strength, so I'm hoping that the level is going to come up. There we go. See, sword. Got a new level in sword fighting. Now I'm going to carry on doing this, and I'm hoping that I'm going to get another one as well. Ah! No, I don't want to double click. Thank you. But look, as you look at the red and the yellow, so that tells me that I've got my mouse pointing left, so it's on the left. Move my mouse to the right, means I'll hit from the right hand side. Now I'll hit from below. Now I'll hit from above. See, so you plan your attack that way on the fighting, on the actual battle, and it can be, you know, you want to change where you're going, if you understand. So I'm going to start from the left but end up on the right, sort of thing. What was that? Oh, Warfield went up. Nice. See, now these levels are all important. And you can carry on doing this for quite a while. I'm not sure if he eventually just gives up and we tire him out or not. I don't know. I get bored in the end most of the time. But, or I mess up and then hit him. See, there was a strength one. These are all helping me for later on when I first start my first bit later on in the game. Now this is still just the introduction to the game. It's basically a tutorial and an explanation of what the game's all about, is what this Skeleton is all about, really. And so you can stay in it as long as you want, as long as you don't finish the quest, which is basically give Pa all of his stuff. Once you've given Pa all your stuff, then that's basically the end of the first part, anyway, of the introduction to the game. Come on, I just want one more level, please. Give me one more level in swords. And then I'll be happy with that. Because I can get strength later on. I mean, I can always go and punch a few cows. But if you punch cows too long, oh, he's given up. No. Okay, we discovered the grocer. She's inside, isn't she? Yeah, they even have bodyguards. Look. Look, shop guard. Things that bad. Look, it's my mum. Sure, that's my mum. Not my mum, real, but I mean, looked like the mum.
God be with you.
Before, although there are a lot of repeat faces. Right, so we're gonna do some trading. Yes.
God be with you.
So I wanted to sell you stuff, woman, is what I wanted to sell you, and I want to sell you all of this. All of them. So I'm going to sort this out with her, and then once I've given, like, put everything in there I want to sell to her. Right. So, basket, here we have all the stuff that I've just picked up over the last, only been 10 minutes at it, and look, I'm going to get 19.3. So, and I've got 0 at the moment. So, and we can haggle the price. My speech isn't brilliant.
I'd like to discuss the price.
So I can't, like, you know, adjust the price too much because she won't have it. So We'll just go for, like, try and get that.
This enough?
A nice sum. Just lower your
Are
demands
you
a
going to
little and
raise
we'll agree.
yours or not, though? You did. Right, okay, so 20. Okay, we'll settle for that. But as you can see, it's only like 0.5 of a gross, John. Later on in the game, that means nothing.
Well, that's a decent price.
But right now, it means everything. So, we've got 20 groschen, which is our first coin. Nice. Getting our first coin. Right, so now, I'm going over here. And I'm going to give this bloke a go. Now, you never used to be able to do this. So this is actually a new way now that you can actually earn a bit of money before you leave. But I think he's got 100
I'd like to throw some dice.
groschen. And if you win, then I don't think he plays you anymore. But we'll see. Right, I've got 20 groschen. So, shall I bet it all? Yeah, why not? Now this game is quite a good little dice game. It's one of my favourite little mini games inside a game, if you understand what I mean. Right, so anything like a triple, so 3 threes, that will count. The score's up down there. My score is down there on the left. That would score me 300 points. 5s are good, so they would give you 50 points per one. And a 6 on its own means nothing. You've got to be 3 of a kind, a 1 or a 5. Basically, they're the only ones that you keep behind. So that one is no good. But that's a reasonable score. So we'll score that and let him have a go. Now you could risk it in the next one and throw the one single dice for a 1 or a 5.
That's it.
And if you hit it, you can then throw all 6 dice again. You'll see how it goes. It's pretty easy, but cool little game. Here you go, he's got 3 threes there, so that's 300. Oh, he's going to risk it. He needs to hit a 1 or a 5. Oh, you're having a laugh. Come on, game. Don't troll me. He's cheated. He's got loaded dice. Now, later on in the game, you can load your dice. He's got 12. Oh, man, look, he's miles ahead. Right, we better start playing. 2, 3. No, we haven't got a run. So all we got is that. So we'll put that up there and we'll throw the rest of them again. Now 1s are what you really want. 1s. They give you more points than anything, but 6s aren't too bad. I'm being safe. I'm playing it safe, guys. Let's just play it safe. He's going to bust soon enough.
That's it.
That's it. Got another 1. Yeah, 150 points, mate. Oh, he got 5. Is he going for it again? Yes, he is. Go on, you can't be lucky forever, mister. Surely not.
I shouldn't have pushed it.
Yep. See, your luck's going to run out eventually. Unlike mine. Oh, that's not bad. Because that's 500 points. Plus that one, that's a 600 points. I'm going to play it safe again. And I'm in the lead. Oh, 4 of a kind. That's like, well, it's a lot of points. 4 1s is basically game over. Oh, we've not got 3s, so we'll just do that. I mean, I could have put the 5 up there, but then it lowers your chances on your next throw, if you understand what I mean. And there we go, we've got 3 1s there, so that's 1,000 points there. Awesome. Plus the 5, or we could try reframe, but I think I'll go for the 5 and then I'm going to play safe. Next time I need 1,200 points. Quite possible. But he's quite possible to get out.
We'll see.
You know? Is he going for the 2s? He is. Okay.
Should
and
I?
then what
Shouldn't I?
No, you're not. Right,
No, I
okay.
don't.
So, we go into this round in the lead. And we've got 1,000 points there. There's 1,050. I can't. Oh. Now, if we'd have thrown a 1 and a 5, it would have been enough, and we'd have been okay. Now, if he...
That's all.
Oh, thank God, he's giving me a throw. Now, please don't bust. Just a 1 and a 5, and then we're going to win. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's no run. Okay. So, put that one up there. Now we just need a 5 or a 1. That will do, pig. That'll do. There we go.
You're
Awesome.
too damn lucky for my taste. I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Right, so you're going to keep a close eye on me, right? But you get up. Okay. Are you going to sit back down again? So we can't play you again for a while anyway. Maybe we can play him again in a minute. I'm not sure. As you can see, look, we're learning all of these new places. You can buy stuff here. Buy some food. What else do you need? Come on up and see. I bet not. Because did you see that? You can steal this stuff. The thing about this game is, it's up to you how you play it. You can play as a good person, or you can play as a bad person. If I really wanted to, I could kill everybody in this village. I could mess up and I could punch this guy and he'll put me in prison. And if I go in prison, the game is over because I know what happens afterwards. So we won't be doing that one yet. I might do that one day just to show you the sort of things that can happen if you do certain things in the game. But yeah, all of your decisions have consequences basically on other people. So we got a bit of money now. We got, how much do we have? We have 40 groschen. We're loaded. Right, let's go and talk to Kanesh. Let's see if we can get the money off of him.
God be with you, Kanesh.
What do you want?
What do you want? Father sent me for the money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
Aye.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
What do you mean, clear off? Shall I threaten him or just pay for the tools at least? Pay for the tools at least.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
Yeah, that's it.
I told you I have no
I'll
coin,
call the bailiff
bastard.
on you.
Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
You what? What did he call me? Can expect a visit from father. Debt must be paid. Pay, you drunkard. Debts must be paid. Let's try and get our speech up higher again.
Your wife ran off. Booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
If I had anything to give, I'd give it. But I've got nothing. So leave me in peace, all of you. And don't come
reputation
back.
gained and reputation lost. Don't know how that was. Tried to get an axe, hammer, and nails back. Another way. Okay. I could just buy... It was 10, innit? Yeah, it's 10. 10 charcoal I need off this guy. This is the charcoal burner guy, so 10. 10, you pay 5. Okay, check basket. I can't even be bothered to haggle with you, mate. Done. Right, we have the charcoal. All we need is Kunesh's nails and stuff. Try to get the axe and the hammer another way. Okay, we can do it another way. There's 2 ways we can do it, but let's watch this first. This is a bit of like the political side of the times.
Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king?
He's a king.
The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, man. What's going on here?
Deutsche spelling shit.
Deutsch
Just
means
listen and
the
hear for
German,
yourself.
I believe.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
Yes.
My words, exactly.
Yeah. Have a beer and calm down,
Deutsch
mate.
has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge Parlement. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
I have a feeling you're going to get me into
You think we
some
should
trouble.
redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest.
Fritz.
Throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's
Should we
sword.
do it?
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
Oh, if you put it like
So,
that, then.
How? Are you with us?
Oh, dear. How can you... It's your friends, it's your mates, isn't it? Peer pressure. So I've got to make up my mind, don't I? I'll do it. Come on then,
Oh,
let's
well.
go and throw some poo
Father can wait a
on
while.
there.
My
on
words
their walls.
exactly. I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Okay, where we going? Where we go, boys? Mind out of the way, wench. Sort of thing that they say in them days, I don't know. This is, I'm not very good at the geography of Bohemia, Austria, Hungary and all that sort of thing in the olden days, I'm afraid. I'm very sorry. But obviously, the people of these days and these times, I don't know if it's true or not, but they're always portrayed as if they're very proud of their like royalty and God knows why, because all they ever did was oppress them. But you know, all right, let's see what they've got to say for themselves.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's
Aye.
a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Oh, Henry.
Why me?
Yeah, why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Oh, I got brains. You lot ain't. Okay. So you admit you're all dumb, yeah. Okay. The Deutsch's wife. Why, hello, Deutsch's wife. Hello, lady, madam.
What do you want, lad?
Your husband's
I just
making
went
trouble.
by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard. That sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
Yeah, he will.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Sounds like he's always putting his mouth off. Right, so she's off. Okay. She's off.
What's
So,
that?
go and get revenge on Deutsch. Reputation lost there. Okay. Look at that lovely whitewash. Oh, Henry. You shouldn't be the first, mate.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Oh, the language. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it is
Can't
bad.
you see? We're decorating your house for you.
I will
It's like
put
your
a
old man was
recommendation.
saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Right. Hook. Jab. Kicks. Okie dokie. No problemo. Who are we going for? We'll go for you, mate. Yes. Get in there. Yeah, we'll have a little kick and then we'll a little jab. Oi, get out, he's mine. Oi, don't you hit me. Get out of it. No. Cheeky monkey. He's got the height advantage, obviously. Yeah, you get down there, mate. Any more? Who else wants some? You want some, sir? No, I'm having fun. Now, Catchpole's on his way. What? Catchpole? Run, guys, run. We better run. Run. Catchpole meant basically he's the local copper in them days. You don't want to get caught by a catchpole. Oh, and this bloke, look, he's just ignoring us. Yeah, don't you worry about us, mate. I need to get my stamina back. Ooh. No, I don't. I'm not going last. You go last. Wait, Matthew. Get back here, you. Yeah, thank you. Let me get in front of you. Well, if anyone's going to get caught, it's going to be you guys. It was your idea. Right, we're running around the back of Skeleton. Oh, look. Anyone around? If anyone saw me do that, they would report me to the catchpole as well for doing that, and you can get into prison, or you have to pay fines, or you can try and talk your way out of it as well. But, you know, punching cows gives you strength. Extra strength each time you punch one, so if you get away with it, you've got to punch them as cows, you know. But there's often a woman over there, and she seems to be pretty, like, you know, she seems to see a lot.
I'll take a bit more than usual.
So we run through the town and round the back now. Okay. And we've totally got away with it, obviously, because, you know, so many people in this village. I wonder who could have done it, you know, dressed as we are. So, anyway, I think there's probably only about 100 people in the village. Now, there are other ways that you can do this game as well. You can start out and end up with an axe, an armour, and everything like that if you want. But you have to go and kill that guard over there. And the only way you can kill him is by... there's another guy with a blade, and then you can start stealing everyone's stuff from their houses with pickpocket things. So I want to talk to Fritz. And the reason why I want to talk to Fritz is because I want him to give me some lockpicks. No, I want to talk to Fritz.
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Language.
Well, let him. then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Right, we're in the pub, in the tavern. There's Tobias Pfeiffer, Choco, all of these guys, like Combat Master Van Yek, they all have a point to play in this game later on, so
My pleasure.
It's nice to get all of their names. Right, this is Bianca, my girlfriend.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome.
Oh, thank
What
you.
brings you here?
You do,
Your
of
beauty,
course.
of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Yeah, picture.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Oh.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks.
0.2 groschen.
I'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Oh, shifty. He's sat right there next to you.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father.
Yeah, she does.
I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
What you got then?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Yes, thank you very
Really?
much. Forgot about those.
You're an angel.
I hope you'll
That
thank me
basically
properly later.
enables us to
Bet I
save the
will.
game. You drink it and it saves the game. 5 of them, so I got 5 game saves. Good. That's pretty awesome. And I've got the cold beer, so we can go and finish. About the things you
About
want.
time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I think so.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us.
Bit of Bond in here.
Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. We'll fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house.
Oh, we've been caught,
He was here
surprise,
at the
surprise.
catchpole earlier. It was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he?
Did he?
You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him.
Oh, come off it.
I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug.
That's right.
You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry.
True words.
If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Certainly should always be your first option anyway, guys.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Now, burning handles onto the tang of a sword, I don't think it would ever be done this way by hand. You'd have some form of vice. And if not, I wouldn't want to be in Henry's shoes there.
Good. Once more.
And it would take a few more goes than just one or two as well. If that was a very bit of soft wood.
That's
but,
it.
you know, it's
done.
Okay.
Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
And you know, you've had a beautiful guard, you've got a beautiful sword, and you're just going to put like a plain wooden handle on it. You know. Oh, but it's crafted by Henry, so.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war.
That's the most important thing.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father.
Because Sigismund has raided.
He brings shame to the royal name.
A different town.
How's it going? Give it here. And we'll put it all together.
Basically wants to eradicate all of the king's allies. It's just like on the floor. He's going to blunt the tip badly there, but never mind. It's a nice sword.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is.
Oh,
the Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Hello, Teresa.
Good day to you, Teresa.
Shouldn't really say
They're ready.
that, but you know, I know.
Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
She's basically the reason why we're here, because that's the new DLC. Is you play the game, a bit of the game anyway, as her. So I've got to go and get her nails. I've already got your nails, Teresa.
God above, have you gone deaf?
I've already got them, mister. Don't be so impatient. There we go. Bring the nails to Teresa.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's all right.
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Oh.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
What are you loitering around here?
And so is that.
Fine lass, eh?
Yes.
Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Right. Not bad.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
This must be Sir Radzik.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
They all keep chopping bits off. They must be getting shorter and shorter.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
Oh, come on, let him have a go. Look how short the stick is now, though. Oh, Henry. That's not very good, Henry.
You still have a lot to learn.
Yeah.
Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are.
You must leave. He's
Learn
the
from your
person
father.
that said they must leave.
He truly is a
They're
master
leaving.
of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, says Svan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no
he has.
glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree.
You're right, but
by
don't
the
mean
riverside.
Henry has to, does
So
it?
do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
That's
Meet
right,
them
Henry.
or beat them.
Meet.
Meat.
You have to keep going on about
Oh,
it.
come on.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Of course you do. Got to know a bit of sword play. What's the matter with him?
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Oh, yeah. That's an army. A big army. Baldy and Sigismund. Look, the Sigismund's there on the left. This is General on the right. Oh.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, grab anything else important from
Right.
the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Everything from the truck, which I already had.
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he will take care of you. He owes me.
He owes you. grabbed it, but we good. Oh my God.
Quickly! We have to close the
Quick,
gates!
everyone get in the
Move!
castle.
Come on, we're closing! Move it, people!
Get your clothes in.
Come on!
Clothes is like only for a certain amount of time. What's the matter with you?
Inside,
Your
quick,
clothes
we have
in.
to shut the gates! Running, people, come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back!
You can't go back.
Get through the gates!
Come on. Oh man, he knows how to handle a sword. Nice. Oh, Henry, quick. Run, boy. Yeah, leave her alone, man. What are you going for the women for? You. From behind on horseback. Dirty move, man. Oh, Henry. Oh. Oh, man. Brutal. I'm gonna get you, boy. Telling you.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
Yeah, I think I would run. Wouldn't you? There's like 9 or 10 of them, no matter what. Do you know?
Find a horse!
Oh,
Ride to
you
town
just told me to come back.
Tell them what's coming. Warn them.
And you're pulling up the gate before I get there.
Jump down from the wall and flee!
Right, we've got to run, guys. But this is going to be where I'm going to leave the first episode. And I hope you join me for the next one. See what happens. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new and you haven't before and you'd like to see more. And leave a comment down below and I'll try and get back to you. Everybody and anybody out there, you guys have a really nice day. Ta-la.